weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear.
Whoa, hello, and welcome to
Oh,
another episode of OM Game Boy, that mini sponsored version of What the Famicom, your little bite-sized ones.
little
Wow.
tiny versions, little codec versions.
Wow. Well, I'm your host, Nick Cardboard Box Tendo.
And I'm host.
Host.
Oh my
Got
God.
him.
My Northeast Philly just came out. I'm your
Host.
other host, Dan Jewel Case Tendo.
Ooh, not bad, dude.
Because Nick, what are we talking about today? What is the theme of this episode?
Well, if you can't tell by the title, which I'm
Uh,
sure you're super proud of, I think you came up with the title before anything else. We all
of
know
course,
how
I
it
know,
works.
honestly no clue what it was going to be about.
Oh, okay. Well, this one was going to be a combination of Metal Gear Solid, everyone's favorite espionage game. Hopefully, you got it from the hints,
Yeah.
and beer, which is you're known to be the biggest beersmith, beer
I
boozo on the
am,
East
I'm,
Coast.
yeah. So basically, I that's a lie. I can't drink beer. But I'll die, even though I had a beer last night.
Well, did you?
Um,
Wow, do tell, kiss and
But
tell.
if anyone's listening to this episode, this is a hardcore episode for hardcore Metal Gear Solid fans, the PS1 classic. But we
Hmm.
were thinking if someone has never played Metal Gear Solid, to sum up in two sentences what it is, it's a third-person action game where you play, is he a spy? He's
Yeah,
not a
he's a
spy.
spy. He's sent in. I don't know.
An agent, yeah, to
Agent.
infiltrate a place where terrorists are taking over. That's kind
And
of
then
like
you
the
got
easy log line.
nuclear weapon capabilities in
Yes.
Metal Gear Solid.
In Alaska, and this happens in Alaska, and it was a pioneer of gameplay and cutscenes and like all this stuff. And if you never played it, I feel like Metal Gear Solid fans, if you're a fan of the game, you think it's the best thing ever. But if you're a person that has never heard of it and just sees clips of it, you're like, this is boring as shit.
It's a lot of
Because
deep
I've
lore.
dated girls that literally I've tried to tell them like, oh, this is from a game, like it's a lot of cutscenes and it's a real serious thing. They are zoned out completely.
They hate you.
Yeah, they hate. That's why I
Hmm.
don't have them anymore.
That's good
But
news,
like I feel
folks.
like you're either on one side of the fence or the other with Metal Gear Solid in general as a franchise. You either get it and you respect it and you love how deep the crazy lore goes because there's DNA, there's clones, there's floating dudes with goggles,
Yeah,
there's
listen.
memory card swaps. But then in the other end, you're like, what is this? This is the most boring thing on the planet.
Yeah, well, you leave DNA everywhere, floating little dudes everywhere. That's kind of your MO, isn't
I
it?
leave it on my window.
Windows?
I face the street level of my window, and every time somebody walks by, I leave DNA.
I don't know if it's gross or if that's a sneeze. You just go up to your
Who
windows and
knows?
sneeze and
But
leave it.
we wanted to create Metal Gear Solid themed alcohol drinks.
I love it.
And we both thought, I thought of a few, Nick thought of a few. Anyway, Metal Gear Solid PS1 classic for hardcore Metal Gear Solid fans. We think that you would really enjoy these drinks. Anyone not interested, maybe they'll serve it at a bar near you.
Go to hell.
Or also go to hell.
I love just telling the audience off. There's nothing better than that.
So I'll go first. My
Just give
first
me one.
drink. What's
Just give
that?
me one.
I have a stout for you.
Oh, what is
It's
it?
called the Stealthy Snake Stout.
Oh, wow, that's pretty
Okay,
good.
it's an oatmeal stout with a stealthy twist. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if you like stouts, this one's for you. All right.
Mhm.
It's all bottled with 5% oats, a tiny bit of coffee flavor, but also like the twist is they add in your own cloned DNA inside of it.
Wow, how did they get
So
your
they cloned your
DNA before
DNA
you
and
could
added
drink
it to the
your
stout.
beer? That's crazy.
I'm not sure how they got it,
Sounds
but
illegal.
somehow they got it in the lab. But they implement it in every bottle. So your own DNA. So it's kind of like you are Solid Snake because in it, there's a main villain named Big Boss, and you're a clone of him. So it's like you're living the life of that guy, Solid Snake. You're drinking your own DNA.
That's pretty fascinating, kind of wild.
The ABV
Yeah,
is 19.98.
that's way too high.
I think it's the
that's
DNA.
illegal. It's the DNA.
I
Get
think
fucked up.
I think drinking your own DNA is actually poisonous.
It sounds like it is. I'm glad.
But yeah, it's the Stealthy Snake Stout.
Okay.
I think if you love stouts and if you love DNA, it's this one's for you.
Okay. I'll jump to one of mine. Revolver Asa Light.
Yo,
Yeah, that's
that
pretty
is
good.
fucking good.
I know. It's a light, refreshing beer. It's like your standard Coors Light, Miller Lite, one of those to
Uh,
compete with that. It's in the shape of a bullet, and it only comes in a six pack, like a six shooter, they
Yo,
call it when you buy
okay.
it. It's got a real bullet in the bottom, so you have to be careful you don't swallow that.
So is it like those Guinness cans that have the thing on the bottom?
Yeah, correct.
So you just so let me get this straight.
Yeah.
There's a bullet in there.
Yeah.
And
No
you
one's
gotta
sure
just
if it's been used or not.
gotta avoid
Yeah.
swallowing the bullet.
Yeah. That's it.
Are bullets poisonous if you just like eat them?
I think they're covered in lead, aren't they? I don't know.
Yeah, but like I've had water from the 90s that had covered in lead. Look at
And
me.
look how you turned out, dude.
Yeah, look at me. I
Yeah.
still have all my hair.
Uh,
Jinx it.
yeah.
But I love the name.
All right,
I
good.
love everything about it, actually.
Okay, good.
What's the percentage?
It's a standard beer, like 3.5, 4%.
Oh, like a Bud Light or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly.
I love it. That could really work for me.
I know.
I would give up. I would not be gluten free for that day just to try that.
Just for that day, yeah.
What's on the can? Is there anything on the can?
It's in the shape of a bullet, and then it's got revolver ocelot's picture all over it. Okay.
That's all I wanted
Happy?
to hear.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
That's all I wanted. So my second drink, they're Jello shots.
Oh,
They're called the Jewel Case Jello Shot.
huh.
Everyone knows PlayStation 1 games came in a case, like a CD case, but they called them jewel cases.
Yeah.
So I wanted to create the authentic experience of really swallowing your childhood.
Okay.
So the ingredients of this Jello shot are, of course, like Jello and vodka. And what they did was they took Metal Gear Solid jewel cases, like for the
Mhm.
game, took a hammer, crushed them, and added them into the Jello mix.
Wow, that sounds
So
dangerous.
there's like plastic pieces in the Jello mix.
Yeah, yeah. That does sound dangerous. Are they allowed to do that?
What's really allowed nowadays,
Good point. What is allowed by definition? I don't
With a
know.
man in the White House, what's allowed anymore?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, they always like, listen, they're not going to beat around the bush. They're not going to just get any old normal PlayStation game or PlayStation Jewel case. Like they want to make it authentic. So they made sure that it's a original Metal Gear Solid game case.
That's pretty incredible.
So they crushed it with a hammer, sprinkled it inside the Jello mix. And so when you take Jello shots at a party, you're like, "Yo, Metal Gear."
hmm
And you
hmm
yell snake and you're like, "Snake, snake."
Snake. Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep. Well, that's
So the Jewel Case Jello shot, you're just basically swallowing your childhood.
okay. That
You
sounds
might be in the
dangerous.
hospital later,
I
but
don't, I don't like it, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
uh, you're not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feed it to you.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay. This one may be related because you just said snake, snake, snake.
Uh-huh.
Colonel Campbell soup beer. So it's like Colonel Campbell.
Uh-huh. Colonel Campbell is the guy,
Yeah.
your colonel, it's like your boss in a video game
Yeah.
case.
It's funny because they have the ABV very specific. It's 14.085.
If anyone's unaware, that is the call code for him.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's crazy. So fascinating.
Uh,
Anyway, it's actually in combination with Campbell soup and Heineken. It's the first thick, hearty soup that you can drink as a beer at room temperature.
okay. So it's high like okay, so it's not a cold drink.
No, you drink it at room temp.
It's okay. It's Campbell soup and
And
Heineken.
Heineken. Yeah, they work together.
So when you drink out of it, does it come in a bottle or a soup can?
It comes in a bottle. You have to dump it into a cup. It's
Okay.
chunky. It's rich and
Okay.
chunky.
What are the
People,
chunks inside of it?
no one's sure.
Okay. But on the bottle, is it the face of the colonel from the game?
Yeah, from like the Kodak call. Yeah,
Hey, listen.
that's cool.
Judging from that and all the things we said, if you're a Metal Gear Solid super fan or know a gamer in your life, buy any of these things.
I'm getting it tonight. I'm
Where do
gonna
they
heat it
sell it?
up to room
That's a good
temperature and
question,
go.
actually. Where do they sell it?
Any supermarket, actually, just in the soup section.
Okay, yeah, because
So
none
be
of none of
careful.
my stuff is coming out for a couple of years. So I
Okay.
just
A couple years. Okay.
the legal things.
Yeah,
I
it
think
sounds
they
it.
released the Jello shots, but something happened.
Okay.
Um, I love that it's a soup Heineken combination. That's
Yeah.
something I've never thought I would hear in my life.
You wouldn't think, but yeah,
Yeah.
give it a shot.
So my next one, I have one that's similar to that, but I'm gonna swap it. My next one is an espresso martini.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
R2L2 espresso martini.
Whoa, I
So
like
on the
that.
PlayStation controller, L2 R2, it's an espresso martini with a stealthy twist, Nick. You
A
know,
healthy twist?
a
So how is that
stealthy,
healthy? Oh,
stealthy.
stealthy twist. I'm sorry.
So of course there's vodka, there's coffee liqueur, some cold brew, and added into the mix are item and weapon items from when you click on L2 or R2 in the video game. So one side is weapons, the other side is items. So this espresso martini has cigarette ash and C4 parts.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I
So
mean,
parts of a C4 plastic
hmm
explosive are
yeah,
inside of the espresso martini.
it sounds really good. Maybe a
Um,
little dangerous.
it's a little bit just because when the first few bartenders that tried to shake it, they exploded.
Shaken, not
So
stirred.
they're trying to
Uh-huh.
like make them shake it a little less, you know,
Gently,
hardcore.
more gently.
Yeah, like I went to a bar, they served it last night.
They said you were shaken as a child, actually.
Yeah, my mom shook me.
Yeah, like a lot.
She said, "Stop playing Metal Gear Solid." But
Huh.
yeah, the R2L2 espresso martini, I think that's going to be a hit
Okay.
if the bartenders stop exploding.
If. Okay.
Yeah, so that's a big if.
Well, work on that. So this
Okay.
one, next one, and I think we have to move through them because this is a mini episode, Dan.
Okay.
I know you love to just.
I only have one more, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
This one's ought to be illegal a con.
Okay.
Okay. And it's a beer. It's 39% alcohol by volume, and it's
That
made with
is a
real
lot.
urine
Can I
and real
say
tears.
both of your this one and the last one
Yeah.
unhealthy ABV?
Yeah. Well, this one's ought to be illegal a con. That's why.
Okay.
It's high concentration. And it's filled with real grown man tears and grown man urine, actually.
Okay.
Because I believe
I get the
Otacon, the
reference.
inspiration.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
if you do you want to say the reference?
No, I have no clue. What is the reference, Dan? Could you fill me in?
So the main character, Solid Snake, his sidekick in it is this nerdy scientist guy, and he pees himself in the game,
Yes, he does.
and he cries a
And
lot.
he cries. And he cries. He's always
And
crying.
in one of the games, he reveals that he had a crush on his mom.
Really?
On one of the games, it's a fucked up cutscene.
Huh.
It's really weird. Anyone go back? What? I don't know.
Anyway, it's a picture of him with urine-stained pants on the bottle, and you
On the
can get
bottle.
it. And it's yeah, it's a bottle. So shaped like a baby's bottle, though. Yeah.
So okay.
But it's
So they sell an
yeah,
alcohol drink in a baby bottle
yeah,
in beer distributors.
yeah. It's like some kind of gimmick. I don't know. Ought to be illegal, a con. Look for it today.
Uh, okay, can you say that slower?
Oughta
Oughta be
be
illegal,
illegal, a
a
con.
con.
Yeah.
What kind of beer is it?
It doesn't say here. It's a
So it's not
probably
like a porter or
it's a juicy IPA
okay.
because the man had a
I
juicy
wish you just said
backside.
just juicy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a juicy. That's it.
That's it.
So when is it out?
It's out now. You can go get it today.
Okay.
Go, go get it. Go buy a whole bunch.
Go get it today. All right, my final one kind of connects to the Campbell soup one. It's the Game Over Gauche.
Game over gauche.
That's how
Oh,
you say it, right? GOSE.
yeah, sure.
So the sour beer.
Yeah.
So if anyone has played Metal Gear Solid, you know when you die, it says game over on the screen, and your colonel yells "Snake, snake."
Snake.
So now you can drink that moment.
Oh,
The
wow.
Game Over Gauche is a normal sour beer with a stealthy twist. You know what I'm saying?
Every you said stealthy twist after
So
every
when you
single
drink
thing.
it, you die.
Okay.
I think there's like so in the video game, there's a cyanide pill you can take as
Yeah.
Snake to pretend that you're dead. So
Okay.
they put cyanide pills in the drink.
So it's a one and done.
And one, yeah, I guess you can only try it once.
Do
But you
they
get
sell
to
these in 3 packs or 1 pack or
only one. Why would you buy three?
that's I'm asking you. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, like because everyone used to see that game over screen and be like, I wonder what it's like to drink that.
I don't
So
think anyone said that.
I actually don't think it's even a ghost at all. I think it's just liquid cyanide.
I think it is.
But listen, like the ABV is 20%. So if you like beers, if you like drinks that are high alcohol level,
Then go for it and try it.
and honestly, it won't get you drunk because you'll be dead.
Try everything once, they say.
Try everything once. So let's just so that's my last drink creation. So let's just name them off one more time. So Nick, you want to name yours?
I was just gonna go over mine. I don't have to get into details about them, but I have the David Haterade Adult
Oh, you
Punch.
have more.
Yeah, David
Oh,
Haterade Adult Punch.
okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good, right?
Yeah, they're really good.
I have McDonald Miller Lite. It comes with sunglasses and a
Man, you're
disguise.
killing it today.
I know. I have Sniper Dirt Wolf IPA.
Okay,
It comes with a sexy girl on the cover, you know.
of course. I
Who's
wouldn't
the,
buy it either way.
no, who's the boss? Big Boss Beer, you know. I like that one.
And is it Tony Danza and Big Boss on the
Yeah, they're both
bottles?
on there and they're
Okay.
both are smiling back to back. And then lastly, we didn't get to it was Stinger RPG, a real pungent Guinness. It's essentially a Guinness with little bits and pieces of gunpowder. So similar to what you were doing with
Oh,
some of yours.
perfect. All
Yeah,
right.
so
These all sound great. I'm just gonna rename the ones
go
I
ahead.
had.
Yeah,
The stealthy snake stout. You drink your own
gotta try it.
DNA.
Mhm.
5% oats if you're into that.
Mhm.
The jewel case Jello shots.
Okay.
with
Dangerous, but
dangerous plastic parts in Jello. You might like it. R2 Alto Espresso Martini,
hmm
cigarettes, and C4.
I like it.
I'll let you know when the bartenders stop exploding. And the Game Over Ghost cyanide drink.
That's pretty good. I think I want to try all of those except maybe the Game Over Ghost till maybe a
I was gonna
certain.
say save that for last.
Yeah. Revolver Ocelite, Raven IPA. I didn't even get into that.
The
Colonel.
Raven IPA.
Yeah.
Is it he?
It's
It's
an
a
Eskimo beer.
it's a villain though.
Yeah, you have to
Is he
drink it in the
is he
briskest
Russian?
cold. I think he's an Eskimo. He's native.
Man, if anyone's listening to this episode and has no clue or has ever played Metal Gear Solid, this is such a
A
I
dork
don't know if
episode.
this is a deep cut episode or like a very dumb episode.
It could be all of them. Liquid Snake IV. It's got refreshing bitter aroma. It's a twin flower beer. You know?
So
I
yeah,
had a bunch, dude.
it's way more than I imagined.
Yeah, I know.
So that's
Ought to
it.
be
That's
illegal at con. Look, dude, the list
wait,
goes
what's
on.
that? Oh, ought to be illegal.
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a very good one.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you get a chance and you see any of these in a beer distributor,
Except
buy
for the
them.
ones you picked because they won't be available for two
Oh
years,
yeah, yeah, you
apparently.
can't get mine because there's something always wrong with mine.
Yeah, always.
But thanks for tuning in. Hey, if you have any mashup ideas of Metal Gear Solid and any kind of alcoholic drink, it could be, like we said, it could be a beer, a champagne, uh, Jello shots. It could be anything alcoholic. So send them our way. After this episode, go in our Discord. Hey, join our Discord. Click the links. There's no links on this video, but join our Discord. Add
Get
your
fucked
ideas
up.
and then give us ingredients, and then we'll make them.
Yeah.
I'll make like a funny TikTok, and I'll be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
it's funny Dan here.
Forget about it. Yeah.
Hey, it's Metal Gear Dan. How about that, Metal Gear Dan?"
That sounds great.
He's actually nodding his head no.
I know. I know I did. The audience knows.
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. You want to say a hint for the next episode?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Glue sticks. Okay.
Okay.
Samurai sword.
Okay.
Parmesan grater.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like
My hints for the next episode is
that.
jigsaw puzzle,
Okay.
wiki feet. It's like a
Okay.
website where you
Okay.
look at feet,
Uh-huh.
and Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh, interesting. I like
So if
that.
you could put those six things together,
You know what's going on.
fucking good luck.
All right, folks.
All right,
Game
we'll see
over.
you around, folks.
All
Game
right.
over.